by fault and without any doubt. I'm a me happy adult. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl is out. I'm a mind that's you can talk. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love. I know holy and I know that devil. Like the Baba fry my ayo, don't cry yo. I need more shadow. I need more shadow. Where'd you go? Another banger. Make a call, make a bong, bong, bong. Make a call, make a tea, body, bong, bong, bong. Your body, kakara. Make a bong, bong, bong. On a make it. Kilo fat, I'm a dead chocolate. Fine, fine, no bucket. Watch your love for like it. Why not more than your body, chocolate. Push it in, yeah, in my dick. The bottle, see, kilo fat. Why now, my lady? Tell me within there, body. I'm a damn easy, baby. And you want to give me control. If you want to get already, I'ma make up my eye. I'ma need your gun, I go my eye. I'ma need your gun, person, I wish you a favourite. So all I can do is have that I know, but damn. That's what I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be.
Something with the other video, the previous time, was that I actually do enjoy speaking on videos, on vlogs, just to give an update and like do a storytelling vibe. I think I do enjoy yapping if I'm like telling what was going on. I actually do enjoy that. I think that's why I like phone calls as well, because like you get to like give the tea on what has been going on. Do you get me? Anyway, I'm yapping. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym. It is during the week, so obviously I've been working, and now I'm going to go to the gym, come back, and like, yeah, like just relax. I've been watching vlogs as well. I'm watching Lerato Mala right now, and yeah, just to like wind down. That's not something that I do actually. Just to give you an update, went to the Cotton Fest show. My cousin was here, more cousins were here. It was very nice. I love cousins. I think I love family. I do love family, even though I do love family, and nurturing that, and you know, enjoying instead of always going in these tangents and like mind games and trying to think, why would this person do this, and say no, I'm over it. I'm praying about it now. And yeah, it's been interesting just in general, my journey with God. I don't know, yesterday I was bawling my eyes. This is a secret. I was bawling my eyes because I was like, I feel like it's such a theme like in my life for people to not consider me. And I know how it's like in the spirit world, where like something will continue happening to you because it's what was spoken over your life without like really not much words, but rather action. And I don't know if I want to get into this actually, but yeah, I didn't grow up with my parents, and one of those was that like, yeah, there was like an abandonment issue or whatever. And it feels like this pattern comes in relationships as well, where because of that sometimes, like because people know that I have no one else to turn to in the world, like I don't have a nuclear family that I can turn to or anything. It's always like friends and, you know, other family. Like most of the time it's even just my cousins. Like it's easy for people to treat me however, and it's okay. Like that's and I'm not saying this to say that I'm the most perfect, but it's just different with me. It's always a looking down on. And for me, it's usually now the response, like the resistance, like why the heck are you doing this, because it triggers me. But most of the time you find that it's just people being people and being humans. I'm sure I've hurt someone in that way and at some point, but it's like God wants to get rid of that. Like there's no more, like you can't still define yourself in that way. And yeah, I was boiling my eyes out and I was like, wow, how inconsiderate. And there were so many situations that were happening like right now that felt like, how inconsiderate. Like I was like, pensive, how inconsiderate. Like you kind of literally don't care. And also I put myself in situations where I'll do so much and then I'll get hurt when it's not reciprocated. And it's like, why didn't I just do that for myself in the first place? Because I know this will never be the case where anyone can do this like willingly. So like, why am I doing it? Like, it's like the people pleasing is still there. But anyway, God is working on it. Anyway, so I'm reading Psalms if you guys don't know. So as I'm reading Psalms, all of these like really prominent verses, Psalm 23, God is close to the brokenhearted. So I think it's 51. All those verses that are prominent, it's literally me getting a context of them and also living them and needing God in that way in different situations. So when I was bawling my eyes out and I was like just replaying all of these hurtful things and crying, and I'm like, but like when, and having this desperation that like, when is my obedience going to be rewarded? And I realized that, oh my gosh, like I'm focusing on the wrong things. I'm doing it so that I'm treating my relationship with God the same way I treat everyone else. Like I'm doing this so that you can finally love me, so that you can finally accept me, so that you can finally hear me, so you can finally see me. And it's like, no, girl, no. And God was like, I am a shepherd. I lead you to greener pastures. So babes, follow me. And also, God is close to the brokenhearted. All this hurt, all this pain, every time I must take it to God. And now it's coming back to, I actually do need to take those captive. I cannot be sitting around and bawling our eyes out over things that I know better. And yeah, it's more of, now I want to like stay in that and be like, I want to be quick to say, taking the thought captive, and I'm giving it to God. I'm taking peace, and I actually take the peace, and I'm like, yes, instead of saying, but it's so valid, I can't believe this person did it. It's okay, it's really okay. I can't be going through these tangents anymore. Funny thing is, I don't know if I should share this. One of my cycles of thoughts and like going through these thoughts was with someone that like I was talking to, and that I really cherished, and I mean cherished, like could do no wrong even if they were doing wrong. Like they were telling me blatantly that you're not the one that I want. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, it's not that I don't want you, it's just that this is where I am. And I was like, okay, still loving and still like being friendly, and not like being like, and not feeling like, oh my gosh, like I hope it happens. I was just so optimistic, like he's really my best friend. And one night at 3 a.m. I was like, no. He hates me. I just yapped, and I don't even know what I was yapping about, but like it's literally what I'm going through. Can you see these breakouts right here? I've missed my period, and that's because of stress of replaying moments of resistance in different forms, in every way, in friendship, in family relationships, in romantic relationships, in money, in work and success. I'm just replaying all those moments where there was resistance, and I'm trying to put them together and say, why is the same pattern happening? That must mean that there is something. But there is nothing. That's how legalities work. It's because I meditated on the fact that I cannot be restored. That's what it is. I know I can. I know I am. So why am I going back in the moon? Not like Andy and go smart. And that's another thing. I'm a very smart person. I grasp things easily in the world. But when it comes to things of emotions and feelings, not towards other people or not towards I can basically give people chances. I can do all of that. I can be like forgiving. I can give another person a chance. I can see the perspective from another person's view. I can see it. But to me, it's like, yeah, this is what, and I'm like, why are you so mean to yourself? And I'm mean to myself not in even the words, but it is what I am allowing to linger in my head. Like, there's no way I believe that in that situation I was telling you about that guy, whatever, I believe that that guy hated me. But in those times when I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, 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 no. And honestly, I can't connect myself like that. I can't be attaching myself to these bad things. I'm less than highly favored. I'm the head and not the tail. You know, above and not beneath. Daughter of the Most High. I'm dressed in a golden robe. That's how God sees me, as his princess. So why am I believing anything else? Why am I letting it linger? And I know it's what I'm used to, but come on, God's power has to now work. I want it to be a snap, and I want to be done. I want it gone. Oh, I want it gone. I can't. I actually cannot do this anymore. I cannot do it. I cannot do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. I actually need to live out what it means to be part of God's kingdom. And that is with this, the mind. Okay? The mind and like the pain and the ridding of pain that is believable. Like, that I actually believe that, babes, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And also, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I need to believe this. Yeah. Can you see? This is exactly how I speak when I'm going through those phases. And then in hindsight, this is also how I speak when I realize that I'm not fighting against flesh. I'm fighting against principalities. And this is years of things that were accumulated. But I want to trust right now. I'm frustrated that there's a desperation of being on the other end. I'm so desperate to see God's power that I'm starting to feel things about God that aren't true. I know better. I want out of this mind map, this mind games. I want out. I want to be free. I want to be at peace, so that I can have hope that will sustain me, because I cannot hope if I'm replaying what I'm seeing. Faith is the evidence of things unseen. Yeah, I'm done. No more. No more. Anyway, in the beginning of the video, I said I'm going to go to the gym, but I can't for the next hour, so I'm going to work a bit for now, or rather not work. I'm just going to watch some YouTube while the phone charges and the AirPods charge. Then I'll go and do leg day today. Guys, like, this is progress. If you were to see my back, the one thing that I'm struggling with is obviously the tummy, because the diet is a bit, it's a bit not on the healthier side. It's more of nomayini bozayami. Do you get me? But like, yeah. Izzy, also I'm mixing with Izzy by Pilates by Izzy, mixing that with like lifting weights, and it's been good, been feeling good. Also, something that I really, really do enjoy the gym, when you're getting muscle, like, or somewhere, like even on my legs, like, it's like a new layer of skin that just is soft, is brighter and glowy. Yeah, there's good in this world, and God is a God of restoration. Like, the more you put in, like, step by step, and have like good feelings about something, it will have good results. So why can't I apply this to anything else? Oh, I just dick.
I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper, stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get lost. He ain't focused yet, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket, not promotion. Shout out sushi, sweet and keep me rolling. But if we get the op, we gotta smoke. Ride around with Dredge, like we OVO. I got some rats and I want some more. Still got them pass in the hood, call it give and go. Keep a nigga, man, bitch in a figure four. Let me fuck when I want, I just come and go. Man, these rapping too deep for these skinny clothes. I might put me in